Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now over the past few videos I've had a lot of requests for you guys to see my old hardware collection. Some of it I've sold and some of it I've kept under my bed in storage. So today what I thought I'd do, I needed to take inventory anyway, so I thought I'd show you around the stuff I've got left, talk a little bit about each piece of hardware. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. And here it is. So I thought the best approach to this video would just be to show you round like this, because as you can probably tell there is quite a bit of old stuff here. I was gonna, line up some fancy cinematic shots and all that jazz, but I thought the best way to do things would just be to sort of have a look round at everything like this, and I'll talk you through each component as much as you've probably seen them before. But if you're into old hardware as much as I am, then this should be quite an interesting, if not a little bit different video. So let's get into it and talk through some of the stuff that you may have seen featured on this channel. So the first thing you'll notice here is the massive Mars 2 ASUS Republic of Gamers graphics card that I featured the other day. An absolute insane card. It is super heavy and I'm surprised the table didn't collapse when I set it down. So next to that we've got the Sparkle GTS 250, which is basically just a rebranded 9800 Plus. That Nvidia launched not long afterwards. I tested that the other day as well, and it seemed to do a pretty good, if not equal, job to the older 9800 Plus, and even overtake it in a lot of scenarios. Above that, well, this has got to be one of my favourites. This is the old Radeon $1.50 card I've forgotten the name of right now, but this was the card featured in my first video that got over 1 million views, and it sort of kick-started the whole channel, but not as much as what's in that. This is my bag of not very appropriately stored CPUs, and among that bag is the Q6600, the first CPU that really did kickstart the channel. I think last August or thereabouts. I called it the first ever quad-core processor. Gained a lot of views on that video in the first week, and it's really what helped this channel get going. I think when I come back from holiday I had about 10,000 subscribers, and I've been doing YouTube full time ever since, thanks to all you guys who watch. If we take a look over here, this is another version, a point of view version of a GTX 275. I haven't tested this yet because you've already seen a 275 video here on this channel. We've also got the old ACER there, and little badgie in the background, if that's going to focus. No, you can. I'm sure you can sort of make that out. But yeah, the AMD little quad core here I got from the dump, still going strong. Still use it as a backup PC today with the PHENOM triple core. Alright, mate. Anyway, back to the hardware. Here we've got the 32 megabyte graphics card. Again, another card I had a lot of fun testing, because trying to get games to run on it was quite a surprising experience. I think we ran things like San Andreas on it. 32 megs of RAM, as I say. I think it's an NVIDIA GeForce 2 MX. Yep, and we've got the $50 HP PC there. Much like most of these old systems, like the $5 Dell that you see right there, which was a long time ongoing project that finally got finished. I've taken the 1030 out of it though, and you'll find the 1030... oh, I guess I left that in my room. It wasn't really old hardware, so I left it there and didn't feature it in today's video. A ton of RAM, because what sort of computer collection would a computer collection be if you didn't have old DDR2 RAM lying about? This actually brings back a lot of memories. This was the motherboard in my mum's PC, the one that I took out of the old HP Compaq, and have used that quite often since. The newest in the collection is probably this 990FX motherboard and FX 6350 that AMD sent me. I haven't had a chance to test these two out yet. As you can tell, it's covered in dust. I think the motherboard CPU socket is broken, because I've tested this in it and it doesn't work, and I've also tested an FX 4300 in there with no success. Coming down here, and you may remember this old Dell, I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I think inside there it's got a little mini Atom processor, and I found that it actually did pretty well when it came to everyday computing and a little bit of very light gaming as well. Who could forget the PC graphics card that cost me less than a potato? Again, a very popular and fun video to make there. Really was exciting sticking that in a system and seeing what it could do, even if it really couldn't do that much. There's a GeForce GT 7600, I believe. Again, that doesn't really get featured that often, although it is SLI capable, so if you ever want to see that in SLI mode, just let me know down below. The notorious Mac sitting under the free PC I got from the dump there. I've actually started ripping out the inside of that because I'm turning that into a sleeper PC, as a few of you suggested. It is going to be a lot more difficult than I first thought, but bear with me on that project and I will be filming every single step of the way. I think that just about does it. Let me just give you one look round at all the hardware that's been accumulated. Some of this stuff I do intend to give away, if you're interested of course. I can't imagine you'd be interested in certain things on this table, like that, for example, the NVS 315. Remember I made the video where I got scammed? I was intending to buy a RX 460 from AMD or from eBay, and it looked a little bit too good to be true. I thought, why not buy it anyway? Turns out it was quite a good decision because that turned up, and it turned out to be a very fun video to make. Something I really enjoyed doing was unboxing that. A couple of laptops there as well, just to end the video. This one cost me £10, about $13. And an old Lenovo there, which doesn't turn on. I think the motherboard's fried. I've got about 6 more of them, which I couldn't fit on the table. Actually, they're ACER ones, because I bought them as a job lot on eBay, and I did plan on originally fixing them up, though I haven't got round to it just yet. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support so far on this channel. I hope you've enjoyed this look at my old hardware. You've already seen it perform in a few videos beforehand, so I'm going to leave you with one last little pan shot there.